Greetings, my friends. This is Maerlande. I'm bringing you a new series of videos with a special guest, my son, CometCracker.
Hello, everybody.
I'm going to teach CometCracker the very beginnings of how to play Dominions. We've chosen nations just in a general way, and we're going to set up a cooperative game against two AIs and a disciples game. So I'm going to create the game. I'm going to use a fairly small map, Big Black Peaks. So Comet, you see how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Let's give the game a name. Air and Comet. Okay, you just type in a name. See, go ahead. Click OK. Alright, we're going to play early ages. Click OK.
Oh.
Yeah. And now we have to do the setup. I'll take over this part. We're going to do a disciples game. And I'm going to be Team 1 Pretender. And I'm going to set human for you. And you're going to be Team 1 Disciple. We're going to add an AI. Just a normal AI. Whoops, there we go. Normal AI. And it's going to be Team 2. And one more AI. Team 2 Disciple. So that's set up. Now you and I will pick our nations. So I'm going to be Helheim as the Pretender God.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be Niflheim as my disciple. You see how you set that up? It's fairly simple. Team 1, Team 2, Pretender God, and Disciple. So that way our armies can go in the same places. And basically, we're ready to go. You want to click OK there?
Okay.
Start the game.
The reason I picked Niflheim is because I'm a fan of the Thor movies.
Yeah, exactly. And I picked Helheim because it fits in that too.
And they're frost giants.
That's right.
That's
Okay.
my favorite part.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to make mine first. I have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we're on this screen, the first thing we do, you see we get design points right here.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing we do is pick which pretender we want to use. Now, I'm actually thinking our best bet is we're going to go with the Bless. So, for me, I know this pretty good. I know that the Great Tree, Irminsul, works really good. And just for fun, I'm just going to pick it. And then,
I was thinking of picking that guy.
well, you might still be able to as a disciple. I can't remember. I don't think so, though. There's a limit with disciples. But we'll get there.
Right.
And then we can have it awake later. So I'm going to actually choose for it to come awake really late. That's 3 years or 36 turns imprisoned. It gives me a lot of points. And then I'm going to get us one of the greatest blesses. So you see this, what kind of magic do you think that is?
Life?
In nature. Nature, close enough.
Yeah.
And let's just look at how this works. You go ahead and click the right mouse button to take some points off there. See how it's giving us back points here. And you're at 8, keep going down. Okay, it starts off with a 3, go down one more. Okay, right now our bless is only +1 morale. But if you start clicking that up, you'll see the bless goes up. See, we get extra hit points. And then we want to go to 9 because then we get regeneration.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Plus regeneration.
Yeah, now the other thing we probably want is we want to go and get earth magic to go with it. So start adding some earth magic.
This is Earth?
Yeah,
Okay.
so start adding some. Go to 4. The blesses occur at 4, 6, 8, and 9. So we get a little bit of reinvigoration. Let's see if we can afford more. Well, first, let's work on the scales here, okay? So let's go down here, and this is order and turmoil here. See the dove?
This one?
Yeah, let's take order. That's your left mouse button. That gives us more money, see?
Okay.
Our income goes up, and it helps with unrest. Give it 3. 3's the max. Okay, that's pretty good. We've still got a few points left. The other thing we can do is we can get cold, because we both like cold. So right-click to go cold. Oh, yeah, right-click to go colder. No, that's okay.
There we go.
Okay. Now this is our Dominion candles, because you can win the game by conquering everyone, but you can also win by being the god with all the candles on the map. So we want way more than this. Let's go at least to 6 for now. Let's try 7. Okay, we still got 200 points left. Now, there's some things we could do to make some more points. I'd really like to go to Earth 9 if we can. See what happens if you go to Earth 9. Okay, so we've got a few negative points, so we've spent too many points, but that's not bad. See, at 9 we get extra armor.
Oh, yeah.
It's natural armor, but it's helpful. So we're going to have to save a few points. So maybe let's try... Maybe this is productivity, the hammer. That gives us more resources. So there's gold and resources to buy things. Let's drop it down 1.
It's productivity and sloth.
Yeah, sloth is the other way.
Okay.
So why don't you do the right click to drop it 1. Okay, so that takes away a little income. A little bit lower resources, but I think that's okay. We still need a few more points. We're at minus 22. Why don't you try dropping luck 1? Because I think we can live without luck. And I think we can live with a little less.
Wait, luck to decrease is right click?
Yeah, so that's misfortune. Just 1. And misfortune 2 is kind of painful for beginners. And then this is magic, so it would give us less research and some other things. But I think we can afford to drop that 1.
You got 18 designs.
Yeah, well 18, it's 40 for each pick of a scale.
Okay, yeah. We're going to want to drop this.
Drop it 1, I think we can live with. And let's take 1 growth.
Which one is this?
Yeah, because that makes our population grow. And there's good reasons for it. It gives us a little more gold. So why don't you take 1 growth? Click with left button. There you go.
Oh no,
that's diff.
left.
Yeah, see? It's 40 points, so we can take 1 positive growth. There.
Yay.
So I think we can work with that. So do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can have a look at the Irminsul. I think if you right-click on his picture there, you can learn a little more about him. See? So he's got a lot of hit points, but he can't move.
He's blunt resistant?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. And
Pierce resistant.
Yeah, he's really hard to kill. Fire is a problem.
Fire's a problem.
Doesn't eat.
Doesn't eat. Forced survival.
That's kind of weird because he can't move. But
Ivy Lord, I don't know what that means.
That's an interesting one. There's magic creatures called Vine Men and Vine Ogres he can summon, and if he does, he makes more than normal.
I remember that the one of the water guys had a god that can summon those little octopus-like things.
Right.
Those things are so cool.
This Ivy Man isn't automatic. You have to cast the spell, but he gets an extra 3 guys when he does it. Mm-hmm. And then innate spellcaster means when there's a combat, he'll cast spells automatically, even if you haven't told him to.
Okay.
The tree will. That looks pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah. So I think we can hit exit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I like it. So go ahead, and we'll give him a name. Do you want to name him?
You can name him.
Okay. How about Groot? Why not? Let's call him Groot.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like
there
that.
you go. What's one of your favorite movies?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Now, your god won't affect our bless because we're a team, so we both get my god's bless.
What?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how a team works. Well, that's why I picked the bless I did. I got you the greatest bless for Niffle Giants.
Okay.
So go ahead. You won't get as many choices. So go to select. So you kind of actually want probably kind of maybe a fighting pretender or a magical pretender.
I might want to go with a magical.
Okay, so I think if you look here at right click on the bog mummy. So it starts with some death magic and some blood magic. And I think it's got other, if you right click on its picture, you'll see, we don't need a password.
Yeah, I'm wondering, what's the password for
though? Oh, if you're playing a game with other people, you can lock your pretender so they can't open your turn.
Okay.
But that doesn't matter when we're playing together like this hot seat.
Yeah.
So right click there. Oh, no, back up.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. That didn't work?
Click.
There we go. So some interesting things on the bog mummy. Have a look.
No, poor amphibian. I guess he can't go in water.
He can go in water, but he's got a penalty.
Yeah.
But he can do it. Fear. So that can scare guys away without even fighting.
Yeah, and cold resistant, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Poison resistant. Ooh, awesome!
Yeah.
And undead.
It's undead.
Lifeless.
Yeah.
I don't know what does this mean?
There's certain spells that don't work on living things, and
Okay.
there's certain spells that only work on lifeless things.
Okay, can't eat.
Doesn't need to eat.
Immortal.
Immortal. So if he dies in our dominion, meaning white candles, he'll come back to your capital.
Yay.
Yeah, that's powerful.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good magic and fighting. Let's just back up for a sec.
Beep.
One thing we want to look at, new path costs. So to get other kinds of magic costs the first 40 points. So if you want lots of magic and fighting, this isn't the best choice. This is a pretty good fighting pretender. But it's going to come out really late because of my choice. So by that time, probably magic's more useful.
Yeah.
Okay, click,
I kind of wanted.
try a different physical form if you want a magic pretender.
I was kind of going for more magic.
More magic pretender? Okay. Well, a choice here is, I think over here is the Master Lich.
Master Lich?
Yeah, have a look at that.
But he only has 100 points.
That's what he costs to buy.
Okay.
But take a look at him, click on him. Okay.
Oh, no, right.
Oh, no, the Master Lich is new past 40, so that doesn't help us very much. So let's pick another form. If you want, these ones here are the ones that can have lots of kinds of magic.
Frostfather. Frostfather looks kind of cool.
Yeah, well, he starts with air and water, but he's 10 for new paths, so you can get lots of magic, and he's not expensive, so see, we got 50 more points with him. You can put all on magic. Now, you don't want to fight with him much, because he's tiny, like he's fragile. Right-click on him and you'll see. You see, he's only got 10 hit points, and he's not good at fighting.
Cold resistant.
Yeah.
Chill. What does chill do?
It freezes people around him if they don't have cold
Awesome.
resistance.
And cold power.
That's right.
Makes him. Does that make him summon them? Summon?
No,
Or
it makes...
get more spells, I mean?
No, it gives him boosts to his abilities in cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So...
That's pretty cool.
You know, something interesting, the Archmage, see, he starts with fire magic, or the Master Enchanter starts with nature. The Crone starts with death magic, although we both have a lot of death magic. The Great Sage might be one of my choices, really good researcher, but would come out late. I would maybe, or let's see, the Bitch Queen, meaning female dog. Oh, I don't see, her new paths are 10. She starts with nature, always useful. But, oh, and this is, what's the Scratty? He's new paths 10. He starts with blood magic, and he's a Niffle kind of giant.
Maybe I'll go. Does he get lots of magic though?
He can get lots because of his new path. New path is how much you pay to start a new kind of magic.
Okay.
But here's what I would probably choose. The Great Enchantress, because she gets astral or star magic. And cheap all new magic.
Yeah. And the Astro is one of the ones that the Niflheim that
they have a little bit of.
Gets.
Yeah.
That they have a little of.
Yeah. You want to see? See, if you pick her, now you can add magic and get lots of it. You want to start it. What do you think you might want to add? I'd be thinking it'd be neat to add some air.
Air?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do don't the frost giants have a bit of a frost? Have lots
Water
of
magic?
frost?
They have lots of water magic and lots of death magic. What they're short of is earth and fire and air. Oh, they get lots of nature.
But
And they don't have much astral.
Do they get lots of frost though?
Well, frost is water magic.
Okay.
So yes, yeah, lots of it.
Or cold, I mean.
Yeah. So I might try to pick what you don't have with her. Or here's something you could do. You could just get one in everything.
I wanted to get quite a bit of water magic.
Okay, well you get 2. The other thing you want is probably quite a bit of astral. I'd get 5. And then you could kind of get 2 in everything. Maybe, see? You can afford 2 in everything. Or you can take some away and put it somewhere else. You can put it pretty much wherever you want. But I would get at least 5 in astral. So that works pretty good,
Can
but
I
that spends your points.
which one of these? Can I get rid of one fire?
You can get rid of all the fire if you want. There's other ways to get fire. Okay, and then...
I want some more water.
Well, one thing about water, I'll tell you now. Okay, it's easy to make items to increase your water. So you could probably do everything you want with 2 water. Air is a hard one to increase. You might want more air. But actually, you probably want 1 fire because there's a really useful item, the Skull of Fire, that helps you boost your death magic. Oh, no, your fire magic. You know, see? No, I can't quite afford 3. You're just a little too over. But you could afford another earth.
Sure. Okay.
There.
I'll get another earth.
Yeah, so that's just about perfect.
Okay. Let's go with this.
Okay.
But,
The only other
what
thing you
does this
could
do?
do, that
Load
loads
the
one we
temporary.
made before. The other thing you could do is if you want, you don't really need 2 blood.
Okay.
And you could get away without 2 nature. And you could get away without 2 death.
I might go with 2 nature though.
Well, it's easy to get you to 2 with your other mages. So if you
Okay.
take those 2 down to 1, you could probably get another air and another water now. 1 more air.
Looks like it.
Perfect.
Yeah, just on 4.
You like that?
Yeah, I think I like it.
Okay. So why don't you hit OK and name your pretender god? Got any ideas?
I'll name him
It's a her.
or her. I mean. That was funny.
That's okay. Well, try to keep on with
Oh, that's really funny.
it. Tough? What are you writing there? Maggie?
Yeah,
Can I type that a little better for you? Oops.
maybe.
I'm going to use a capital N. M. Okay, good.
Okay.
Click OK. All right.
Oh, praise Maggie.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now, the rest of it, we're going to leave most of this on, but I'm going to turn on story events. They're kind of fun. Random events are common's good. This is the stuff here that sets how much magic there is, how hard it is to take independence, and so on. I'm going to leave that at normal. I'm going to turn on score graphs because you're new. And Hall of Fame is how you get heroes. Well, not
Okay.
heroes, but heroic abilities. We'll do the limited artifacts. We'll do standard research. I think we'll turn off thrones and just put it to basic conquer everything for now. It's just a little easier. We don't need a master password. We can do renaming, which lets us change the names of people. And that's about it.
Does
And
it-
we've got clustered starts. Yeah, go ahead. You got a question?
Okay. Does this include our gods?
No,
Okay.
but all of your mages and commanders you can rename.
Okay.
Okay, think we're ready?
Yeah. Include.
All right, we'll start the game. So we're going to save now and end this video because we're coming on 20 minutes, and that's a good size. All right? So goodbye, everyone. Comet.
Goodbye. And we'll
All
see
right.
you in the next video.
We'll see you in the next video.